Hey everyone, I'm Dumb Rabbit, your slightly confused, possibly over-caffeinated tour guide to the weirdest corners of the universe. Tell me this, when you look up at the night sky, do you feel peaceful? Calm? Yeah? Well, buckle up, because after this video, you'll never look at space the same way again. Out there, beyond the pretty twinkling stars, are things so bizarre they make horror movies look like bedtime stories. We're talking invisible monsters, exploding suns, and entire regions where nothing exists. Like literally nothing. But here's the kicker. The scariest part isn't out in deep space. Nope, it's much, much closer than you think. By the time we reach number 1, you'll realize that the most terrifying killer in the cosmos has been sitting right next to us this whole time, smiling down at you every morning. So grab a snack, maybe a blanket to scream into, and don't you dare click away, because what's waiting in number 1 might just make you thank the darkness for hiding it from you. Now, let's dive in.
Number 10. Boötes Void, the Great Nothing. You ever stare into the night sky and think, wow, space is kind of crowded? Yeah, well, not here. Welcome to the Boötes Void, also known as the Great Nothing, a cosmic hole so massive it could swallow 330 million light years and still burp politely afterward. If Earth were stuck in the middle of this thing, you'd look up and see absolutely nothing. No stars, no galaxies, just pitch black, eternal, did my TV die? Darkness. It's like living inside a cosmic fridge after someone unplugged reality. Scientists say galaxies just migrated away, leaving behind the space desert, basically the universe's version of a ghost town. But the new JWST data from 2025 hints there might be tiny glowing oases hidden in there, kind of like lonely campfires flickering in the endless night. Sweet, but also horrifying, because it means the universe might still be breathing in there, somewhere. Now, the creepy theories? Oh, they get wild. Some think it's a scar from a parallel universe collision, like two realities kissed too hard and broke space. Others say an ancient civilization could have cleaned it out, Marie Kondo'd an entire galaxy. This star does not spark joy. So if you ever travel there, no GPS, no sunlight, just silence so deep you can hear your thoughts panicking. It's not a monster you can fight, it's worse. It's the horror of nothing itself. Rattled yet? Number 9. The Rogue Planets, Ghosts Between Stars. Okay, picture this. You're floating through space, and suddenly, no sun, no cozy orbit, no morning coffee sunrise, just endless freezing darkness. Congratulations, you're now on a rogue planet, a world that got yeeted out of its solar system and now drifts alone through interstellar space like a cosmic orphan. These things are real. Astronomers call them free-floating planets, but let's be honest, homeless space ghosts sounds way cooler. And apparently, there might be billions of them in our galaxy. Billions! That's more than the number of stars. So yeah, space is basically littered with sad, lonely planets playing hide-and-seek with light itself. JWST's 2025 updates spotted some of these wanderers possibly hiding oceans under their frozen crusts. Imagine alien fish that have never seen light, evolving in pitch-black seas for eons. That's not sci-fi, that's holy carp, this is real level weird. Now, let's say one of these rogues suddenly decides to swing by our neighborhood. You wake up one morning and Earth's gravity starts doing parkour. Oceans slosh, continents crack, the sky catches fire, and you're like, who invited this guy? It's terrifying because these planets are basically invisible. They don't glow, they don't reflect much light. We only notice them when it's too late, like cosmic jump scares. And maybe, just maybe, one's already heading our way right now. Sweet dreams, by the way. Number 8. Alien Megastructures, Haunted Houses of the Cosmos. Alright, buckle up, because this one sounds straight out of a sci-fi horror movie.
Ever heard of a Dyson sphere? It's basically an idea where an alien civilization builds a massive structure around a star to suck up all its energy. Yeah, you heard that right. They built a house around a sun. That's like putting your coffee mug inside a furnace and saying, "Home sweet home." One of the weirdest real-life cases is Tabby Star. A few years back, its light started dimming by like 20%. Not dust, not comets, something big was blocking it. Astronomers were like, either this star is having a mental breakdown or aliens? Spoiler, it wasn't aliens. Probably. But we can't fully explain it either, and that's the part that keeps me up at night eating carrot chips. Now, imagine floating inside one of these things. You're drifting through giant silent halls made of alien metal, all bigger than our entire solar system. No signs of life, just machinery humming quietly, doing who knows what. Maybe they built it for energy, or maybe it was for something darker, like time travel or wiping out planets. You know, typical Tuesday for an ancient god-tier species. JWST 2025 even found some super strange little red dots, tiny ancient galaxies that might be leftover fingerprints from civilizations long gone. Think about it. Maybe we're not the first ones to look up at the stars and wonder. Maybe we're just the latest ones staring into their abandoned house. Creepy, right? Number 7. Neutron stars, the cosmic grenades. Okay, imagine taking the entire sun, yeah, that huge fiery ball, and squishing it down until it's the size of Manhattan. That's a neutron star. It's basically what's left when a massive star goes supernova and decides, you know what, I'm done being dramatic, I'll just be dense instead. These things are insane. A teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh 1 billion tons. Drop it on Earth and congratulations, you just invented continental pancake mode. The gravity and magnetic fields are so wild that if you somehow stood nearby, which please don't, they'd stretch you thinner than spaghetti in 0.0001 seconds. You wouldn't even have time to scream, "I'm just a dumb rabbit," before zap, you're cosmic dust. In 2025, simulations showed that when two neutron stars collide, they spit out gold, like actual gold. So next time you look at your jewelry, just remember, it's forged in a space explosion so violent, even Michael Bay would say, okay, chill. These collisions also shake the fabric of space-time itself, sending out gravitational waves, literal ripples in reality. And the weirdest part, some neutron stars spin hundreds of times per second, blasting deadly radiation beams like galactic lighthouses. If one of those ever points at Earth, well, let's just say you'll get a tan so hard your DNA quits. So yeah, they may be tiny, but they're the universe's version of small but lethal. Cute, deadly, and very, very good at ruining your day. Number 6. Gamma ray bursts, the cosmic sniper guns. Alright, let's play pretend for a second. You're just vibing, sipping your cosmic latte, scrolling through memes, and then boom! Somewhere across the universe, a star collapses and fires off a gamma ray burst, the most powerful explosion known to science. It's like the universe just pulled a trigger, and you're the target. These bursts release more energy in a few seconds than our sun will in its entire lifetime. And if one ever points directly at Earth, you wouldn't even have time to say, wait, what's that light? Before the atmosphere vaporizes, your skin gets microwaved, and the planet basically rage quits existence. Fun stuff. In 2025, telescopes caught one that repeated 4 times in a single day. 4! Astronomers were like, that's not normal. Some think it came from colliding neutron stars. Others say it's a star collapsing into a black hole. Either way, it's cosmic sniping at its finest. The beams are so narrow that if one hits Earth, it's like being shot by a light-speed bullet from halfway across the galaxy. Oh, and the scariest part? We can't predict them. There's no warning system, no countdown clock, just flash, game over. Scientists think one might have wiped out life on Earth hundreds of millions of years ago. So yeah, next time you admire a beautiful starry sky, remember, somewhere out there, a cosmic sniper might be taking aim. Sleep tight. Number 5. Dark matter and dark energy, the invisible monsters. Alright, time to meet the real villains of the universe, the ones you can't even see. Dark matter and dark energy make up about 95% of everything out there. Yeah, 95%. That means everything you've ever seen, stars, planets, you, me, your ex's car, barely makes up 5% of reality. We're basically living in the universe's background noise. Dark matter is like that quiet kid in class who never talks but somehow holds the entire group project together. It keeps galaxies from flying apart, gluing stars in place with invisible gravity. We can't see it, can't touch it, but if it disappeared, the Milky Way would unravel faster than my attention span during math class. Then there's dark energy, the chaotic twin. It's the force pushing the universe to expand faster and faster, like it's late for a cosmic meeting. Scientists still don't know what it actually is. Some think it's a property of space itself. Others think it's an illusion, or maybe even something alive. Yeah, that's comforting. A few new papers in 2025 suggest dark energy might be evolving, changing over time, which means one day it could stretch the universe so much that even atoms rip apart. Imagine floating helplessly while your own body gets unzipped by expanding space. Cute, right? So the next time you stare into the night sky and feel small, remember, you're not just small, you're basically non-existent. Number 4. Time distortion, the relativity nightmare. Okay, buckle up because we're about to break time. According to Einstein, time isn't a constant. It's stretchy, bendy, and completely willing to mess with you if you get too close to something massive like a black hole. Think of it like a cosmic rubber band that decides, I'll take my sweet time today. So here's the deal. If you flew your spaceship near a black hole and hung out there for, say, 5 hours, by the time you came back, millions of years could have passed on Earth. Everyone you know? Gone. Civilization? Dust. TikTok? Probably still running though. You'd be the same age, but your planet would be ancient history. Congratulations, you just pulled the worst version of time travel ever. And it's not just sci-fi. Astronauts on the International Space Station actually age slower, just a few milliseconds, but still, space literally bends their personal clocks. JWST even caught Einstein rings, those circular illusions where light bends around a massive object, proof that time and space are doing gymnastics out there. Now picture this, near the edge of a black hole, time basically stops. If someone watched you falling in, they'd see you frozen forever, hovering at the event horizon while you're screaming help in ultra slow motion. So yeah, time isn't your friend. It's a trickster waiting for you to take one wrong turn and wake up in a future where you don't even exist anymore. Number 3. Black holes, the cosmic ninjas. Alright, time to talk about the sneakiest, scariest assassins in the universe, black holes. These things don't just kill you, they erase you. Like poof, no atoms, no trace, no body found at the scene. They're basically cosmic delete buttons with anger issues. A black hole is born when a massive star dies and collapses under its own gravity until, boom, infinite density. Scientists call it a singularity. I call it the part of the universe you don't want to fall into. Because if you do, your feet start feeling a stronger pull than your head, so your body stretches like spaghetti. NASA calls it spaghettification. I call it instant regret. JWST's 2025 data revealed black holes millions of times heavier than the Sun. Some formed when the universe was basically a baby. And get this, a few might be wandering through space right now. Rogue black holes, just casually drifting around like, what should I eat today? Maybe everything? If you could see one up close, it warped the stars around it like a funhouse mirror. Beautiful, sure, right before it eats your entire existence. Event Horizon Telescope even captured one blasting light beams so powerful it's like the universe's death laser. Black holes don't roar, they don't warn you, they just lurk in silence, patient, invisible, waiting. So yeah, call them cosmic ninjas. They sneak, strike, and vanish with you. Number 2. Asteroids and comets, the planet killers. Alright, imagine this. You're chilling, everything's peaceful, birds are chirping, then suddenly, boom, an asteroid the size of Mount Everest decides to drop in like it forgot to RSVP. That's how dinosaurs checked out, and let's just say, it wasn't exactly a happy ending. Asteroids and comets are basically space's hitmen, silent, cold, and unpredictable. NASA's 2025 watch list already spotted a few close shaves. One passed within a few thousand kilometers of Earth. That's basically the cosmic version of a bullet grazing your ear. You'd think the universe could aim better. If one just a few kilometers wide hits us, it's game over. The shockwave would ignite global wildfires, tsunamis would eat the coasts, and dust would block out sunlight for years. Congrats, you now live in Apocalypse, the sequel. And comets? Oh, those are the drama queens. They come screaming through the sky at 70,000 kilometers per hour, waving tails of glowing ice and dust like, hey guys, look at me. And then, crash. Lights out. NASA and other space agencies are trying their best to track and deflect them. But honestly, space is big, and we're small. It only takes one sneaky rock slipping through the radar to remind us who's boss. So next time you see a shooting star, maybe don't make a wish. Maybe just duck. Number 1. Solar and cosmic radiation storms, the nearest enemy. You think monsters come from deep space? Nah, try looking up. Our own star is the most unpredictable psycho in the neighborhood. The sun may look all warm and friendly, but every now and then it just loses its temper. A massive solar storm can hurl billions of tons of charged particles straight at Earth. That's like the universe throwing a flaming tantrum directly into your Wi-Fi router. When a big flare hits, the northern lights go wild, glowing curtains of color dancing across the sky. Beautiful, right? Until, the power grid fries, GPS dies, and every plane in the sky suddenly has to figure things out the old-fashioned way. Anyone got a compass? Back in 1859, there was one called the Carrington event. Telegraph lines caught fire, sparks flew out of machines, and people thought it was the end of days. Now imagine that happening today, with satellites, internet, stock markets, and your online game progress. Yeah, not so fun. And that's just from the sun. Beyond that, the galaxy pelts us with cosmic rays, high-energy bullets from dying stars. They zip through your skin, slice up your DNA, and whisper, "Good luck, buddy." Astronauts heading to Mars could literally get cooked alive without proper shielding. So yeah, our nearest neighbor can wipe us out without even leaving its seat. The sun, warm, glowing, and just one bad mood away from turning Earth into toast. From invisible monsters shaping the cosmos to cosmic bullets that could erase us in a blink, our universe is equal parts magnificent and terrifying. It's a place where time bends, stars explode, and even nothing can kill you. But here's the twist. The deadliest threat isn't light years away. It's the glowing ball we call the sun, quietly plotting our next system crash. So, in this list of 10 cosmic nightmares, which one keeps you up at night? Is it the 95% of reality we can't even see? Or the sniper flash of light that could end everything without warning? Tell me in the comments below. And if you'd rather explore the beautiful side of the cosmos, the wonders that remind us how lucky we are to exist at all, hit that subscribe button. You're gonna need it.